Welcome to the Playboy Mansion.
Hey guys, welcome to Playboy's Tarot. Today we're doing a pick a card reading based on the topic of what is your destiny. So I have 4 piles to choose from. I got the idea to do a rather late pick a card miss, so basically a pick a card reading every day until Christmas. I'm going to say I'm going to try because I know myself and sometimes I have a hard time continuing something I start, so I will try. But if you do want to see that, hit the like button and leave a comment below. But also I don't know if anyone's doing that already. Anyway, this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. So if you need a minute to pick a pile, be sure to pause the video right here and take all the time you need. But we're going to go ahead and get started with pile 1. All right, number 1. So we have a lot of cards, but I just want to say that you guys are very, very blessed here. So you have the 10 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Star, and the Ace of Cups. You also pulled Woman Holding a Heart, positive expectations, dreams coming true, discernment, abundance, and no need to worry. So I feel like in you guys' life and on your path and your pathway to your destiny, you guys are going to go through some struggles, or there is going to be some hardships. It's not going to be completely a walk in the park, but the universe wants you to know that through everything you have been protected and you are going to be continue to be protected. There may have even have been a lot of betrayals, endings that you had to go through, or betrayals that you didn't even know about, because the universe has been shielding you from a lot of things. And your destiny is going to be something you're going to have to really work hard towards. It's something you're going to have to build up and build upon, but the universe wants you to know that you are connected to the divine and you are here to be a star and a light to people. You may have the gift of discernment where you are able to figure out, what is good and what is bad, who has good intentions, who has bad intentions. Being able to see without seeing and to hear without, being told something, because she's covering her mouth, she's covering her eyes, and she's covering her ears. So you have this direct connection from you to spirit where you kind of just already have this knowing. I feel like you guys have a lot to offer the world, be it creativity, be it spirituality, but you guys are going to go on a journey where your journey and your destiny involves overcoming challenges and obstacles. But I feel as though fame and fortune is in the cards for you, or for some of you it's on a large scale, for some of you it's on a more smaller scale, because this is general, so take it as it is. But another thing that you guys are destined for in this life, I see, is a great love. You have romance, you have the Star, and you have the Lovers, so, and Woman Holding a Heart. So that does talk about connecting with someone who you have a strong divine connection to. So one of those strong soul relationships is destined for you guys. But I want you guys to know your dreams are going to come true, whatever dreams that they are. You guys have been blessed with being able to overcome and truly access and tap into your dreams. So if you have been kind of leery about chasing your dreams and you kind of take on some negative thoughts, or you're doubtful, or you have fears, you're protected and you're going to be able to overcome those dreams. And the universe is telling you there's no need to worry, whatever it is you go through in life, there's nothing to worry about, because you are protected, you are guided, and you are connected. A lot of you guys may have intuitive gifts here as well. With the Star and Woman Holding the Heart, she's an intuitive woman. She gets a lot of messages and she understands all aspects of life. You guys are destined for abundance. and fortune. So that could be on a material level, talking about, wealth and physical abundance and success on the grand scheme, but also on a spiritual level. You guys have a lot of gifts and you have a lot to offer the world, I feel, here with the Ace of Cups. A lot of you guys have creative gifts here, so that could be art, spiritual gifts. Also, some of you guys may have healing abilities, or some of you guys may connect with someone who you guys help heal people on a large scale. I'm also just seeing whatever gift you do have, it's going to thrust you into stardom, or it's going to give you some sort of recognition on some level, it's going to bring a lot of abundance, a lot of adoration, because you have something special. There's something special you have that sets you apart from everyone else. And in the beginning, you may have not started off that way. It had to be something that you build it up to. Yeah, there's just something that sets you apart from different people, Everywhere you go, it's kind of like you're a little bit of an oddball, and not necessarily like an oddball, but there's just something different about you, and you may have always known deep down that you have some sort of gift that you have to offer, and it may be something over time that you continue to develop. And I feel like some of you guys may be going through an awakening yourselves and noticing, synchronistic numbers. Maybe some of you guys see 444 a lot, or you see 1111 and things of that nature. Some of you guys may have to go through some hardships though. And you may get to a point where you're feeling as though, dang, is anything good going to happen? Why do I have to go through this? Because it's part of your destiny. It's part of your soul's mission here to transcend pain and transcend hurt and transcend, doors being closed in your face, not really being able to, some things have to be completed. You're going to have to go through some different situations. And your biggest lesson is to keep an optimistic view towards life, because once you get through this rocky stage, that's when you're going to start seeing the rainbow. It's all to make you stronger. It's part of your story to build you up to this star level where you can be blessed into giving whatever it is that you have to give, because I feel like it's different for every single one of you. But you're going to have to really put your foot out there and chase your dreams, and have positive expectations. Do not worry. Do not doubt yourself. Do not feel as though you're not good enough, because you guys are special, like completely special and different in your own way, and have something so big that you can offer. And it's something within yourself. And I feel like a lot of you guys have just gifts intuitively that some of you may have not even tapped into, or some of you guys already know, or physical gifts, creative gifts that you have that are going to bring you a lot of abundance and success. I'm seeing a red carpet for some people because she has a bunch of flowers and she just kind of looks like old Hollywood to me, and so yeah, some of you guys are going to get some public recognition for something you offer the world, or the universe is going to offer you guys some gift after you get through this struggle period, this struggle phase in your life. So for your destiny, you guys just need to know to keep moving and to trust yourself more than anyone else. Whoa, I'm sorry. To trust yourself intuitively, trust your inner voice. Listen to yourself, because you guys know everything it is that you need to know to overcome and transcend whatever it is that has held you back, Some of you guys may be the people, the internet successes, or you have a talent, musical talent, spiritual talent, creative talent, beauty, or you have something that's going to set you apart from everybody else. I feel like you guys are the type of people who you create things. And some of you guys may be people who kind of have kept this to yourself, but it's time to put your work out there. Don't second guess yourself. Don't fear the situation. Don't be afraid, because what you have is going to really bring you guys a whole lot of abundance and a lot of success and recognition. So put yourselves out there. If you do have a gift, if you do have a talent, be it music, be it career in the sense of doing something that's not typical, kind of something that goes against the grain. So it's not going to be your typical work. Like, you're not necessarily going to be like a lawyer or a doctor or, you know, something of that nature where you do your typical 9 to 5. No, you guys are dream chasers, you know, you guys are idealists, you know, you're creatives, you're the spiritualists, you're the intuitives, you're the people that aren't going to conform, and in you not conforming, that's what's going to bring you the abundance you need. And this is going to, a lot of people are not going to understand it in the beginning, or there's going to be things that are, you know, there are going to be things that don't always work out, or you guys are going to have to go through some pains here. But in that situation, you're going to keep building, keep working towards your dreams and what it is that you truly know in your heart brings you joy and happiness, because whatever it is that brings you that joy is going to be what brings you that abundance. Some of you guys are going to have to go through some shitty relationships to get to this strong love that's destined for your life, because romance, a strong spiritual connection, is in the cards for you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and say that twin flame relationship that brings you guys together, that you guys come together as one to offer the world something. For a lot of you, or for some of you, it's going to be, because when twin flames come together, it's not just to be, you know, in love and boot up and in relationship. No, it's because they're paired here to bring aid and help to the universe. Like, they're a universal pair to heal or to, you know, work for the world, work for spirit, and have that connection. So a lot of you guys are going to come together, or come together with someone who you guys are going to be able to create something beautiful. Like, your union is going to create something that is very different and brings you guys a lot of recognition for some people. But others of you, this is your own spiritual journey and your own stardom. A lot of success is going to end up coming into your way, and you guys are also going to connect with someone who you have a strong, loving relationship. So if you have gone through some, you know, horrible relationships, or for some of you guys who, you know, just can't seem to connect with the right person, that's going to happen for you, and everything else is just going to fall in line in your life. Okay, so number 1, that's what I have for you guys. If you like this reading, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, hey, number 2s. So let's see what your destiny is. We have the 5 of Pentacles, we have the Strength card, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the 4 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, happy family, family harmony, beauty, choice, enchantment, and communicate clearly. So a lot of you guys might be a public figure, or your destiny ends up you guys being a public figure, or you guys are going to end up having some sort of cult following. And when I say cult, I don't mean like, you know, cloaks and all that stuff, but just a following of people who strongly adore and look up and admire you. And I feel like you guys are the black sheeps, the rejected stones, you know, people who kind of were kind of shunned or closed away, or, you know, there was some energy on whatever level that may be within you. But I'm seeing for a lot of you, it's kind of like the black sheep of your family, or the rejected one in your family, the different one in your family that kind of stood out and was different from everyone else. And I feel like that may have affected you guys in some way. And it's led you to go out, or in your destiny, you're going to be the ones to go out and kind of create your own family, or you're going to find your own spiritual family, you know, family and other people, you know, your soul tribe and things of that nature that bring you that true harmony and happiness and peace and bliss, and who you have a true connection with. And I feel like with you guys are here to fulfill some sort of karma, you know, and there's some sort of karmic cycles that you guys had to go through in life to close out. And in that situation, in this lifetime, you guys are finally going to know what it is to find inner peace and balance. And you guys may have some psychic abilities here. And I also feel as though you have some spirit guides that, you know, surround you and look over you and protect you and watch you and give you messages. And try to communicate with you, or are wanting to communicate with you. You guys also may have this energy about you where there is just some sort of alluring factor, and not, that doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, oh, sexiness for everybody, but, you know, there's just something about you that draws people in, or you're gonna have this, or you're gonna be able to tap into this energy as you fulfill your destiny, you know? I feel like you guys are gonna be blessed with good fortune and good luck. A lot of you guys may have an enchanting beauty, or there's something that's beautiful about you that draws people in to kind of look up to you, admire you, or feel inspired by you, you know? And also inspired by your story, because I feel like you guys don't give up in a sense, you know? You guys kind of overcome a lot of different things, and people see that about you, or see some inner strength that you have that just draws them into you. A lot of you guys may end up in a field that has to do with beauty, or, you know, gives you some sort of influential type of energy in that sense, where you may be in the beauty field, so fashion, art, design, you know, maybe you do videos online, or you talk with people on how to either harness their inner beauty and accentuate that, or, you know, in what you do. Some of you guys may be like a public speaker of some sort, or you'll end up public speaking about something. Or you may be the type of people who want to help people heal through things where they've come out of a situation, or they come out, or help people through family issues. So some of you guys could be a healer of some sort. Also, some of you guys may be someone who has to overcome abandonment issues. You know, there was some sort of abandonment on some level in your life, but that eventually leads you guys to transcending all of that energy and turning it into something where you know, the abandoned stone, or I think it's in the Bible, the rejected stone becomes the cornerstone. I don't know. But anyway, you know, the person that was the outcast, the abandoned person, becomes, you know, someone that people look up to and are drawn to, and, you know, not necessarily worship, but, you know, you just become a strong public figure where people look to you for insight, or look to you for direction, or see you as someone who is just beautiful and creative and just gives off this energy where they can feel, you know, like they belong, you know, that they aren't as different as everybody else. So in you guys standing in your truth and transcending all your issues, you have the ability and the gift to lead people in a sense. People look up to you for guidance. People look up to you because they like what you do, or they like what you create. You guys could be artists for some of you and put things out there, or creatives. So I got that in the last deck a little bit too. So if you did have some family issues, that was just some karmic stuff that you had to fulfill, but you guys are eventually going to find your inner peace. And with choice being here, I feel like you guys are going to be able to choose whatever it is that you want to do, and that is your gift. You know, you guys get to clearly decide what it is that you want your life to pan out to be. So also with choice, I feel like in you guys' life, there's going to be some major choices that are going to be what really turns your life, or changes your life for the better. Or, you know, there's going to be a point where it's going to be some decision, some major decision you make is going to be what is the catalyst, or the catapult to what brings you to this place of the Six of Wands, the success, this energy of getting high accolades and praise for what it is you do. And I feel like it's going to be at a point, you guys in your life are going to come to a place where you're at a standstill, and you truly have to listen to what it is, you know, in yourself that is telling you what's your next move going to be. Because I feel like you guys are going to make some sort of major life decision, some major either business decision that really is what catapults you into this success. like, you guys just have this energy where it's just so endearing that people may want to be like you, people may want to copy you, people may want to align themselves with you. They see you and they just see power, they see success, or whatever it is that you do here. So if you ever have wanted to be kind of like a public figure, it's because that is in your destiny. You have that ability to communicate with the masses, or not necessarily, not everybody has to be, you know, like a big famous person, but you're the type of person where you're kind of called to speak with a large amount of people, or, you know, direct people, or just kind of be seen as someone who has a lot of gifts, who's truly beautiful inside and out, and who is someone people would want to aspire to be like. All right, number twos, that's what I have for you guys. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Number threes, so we have Temperance, the Tower, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Judgment, Self-Reliance, Kick Up Your Heels, Thought, Shadow Self, Opportunity, Adjacent Possibilities, Freedom, Fame, Risk, Business, and Phoenix. Okay, so for you guys, I'm getting that you guys are the type of person who comes up with a lot of different ideas. You have a lot of ideas and you may not take them seriously or see them as any big deal, or you kind of let them pass you by, but you guys need to take every idea you have serious, because I feel like your thoughts are going to be what leads you to some sort of major success, because you do have fame here. Your destiny is to get to a place where you achieve true freedom. And true freedom is when you are able to just exist without the constraints of life, you know, the physical constraints, you know, of money and bills, and just even the emotional things too, just to be completely free and happy and free of all your troubles, you know. With Kick Up Your Heels, yeah, where you're able to completely just relax and enjoy life as it truly is. So yeah, and become completely self-reliant, where you're at a point where you don't have to ask others for anything, you know, and you have some universal guidance here. With Temperance, you know, this is angelic activity around you and in your life. So I feel like in your life and throughout your life on your journey to fulfill your destiny, you're going to have guardian angels with you, assisting you on this journey. And you may be someone who has to go through some major upheavals, or it's going to be unexpected success or fame, and you're kind of thrusted into that life. But this is going to come between you guys taking some risk. With Adjacent Possibilities, there's so many different possibilities, so many doors, so many avenues that you guys have access to or are able to unfold for you. And you're just going to have to take a risk and just walk through one of them, you know, or some thought you have is going to be something really major, that you are going to be able to turn this into a business. But also in your destiny, you guys are supposed to be able to fulfill and balance and conquer duality, because you have shadow self. So you guys can't deny yourself one attribute of yourself. It's balancing both facets of yourself. So I feel like you guys are kind of multifaceted people. And I feel like you also have many different abilities, many different outlets, creative abilities, and different talents and things of that nature, that you need to bring into the forefront and master both. Because I feel like you guys are kind of, I'm getting the energy of the chosen one with this Judgment card, with the Phoenix. You know, you guys are going to go through some major change and transformation in your life, where whatever life throws at you, you guys are going to rise above it like a phoenix rising from the ashes. So you guys may be people who go through a lot, or go through a lot of changes, transformations, and upheavals. And it doesn't really make sense, but the universe is just presenting a whole lot of opportunities for you guys. And I feel like you guys' biggest thing is going to be the ability to balance. You know, you can't neglect one part of yourself. So there may be some personality that you have, or some attribute of yourself that you kind of subdue or you kind of run away from. But the true beauty and your true destiny is risking it all and really embodying and becoming everything that you are completely. So you have the true freedom to be who it is that you truly are in every facet. So if you kind of have, you know, one part of yourself that is kind of unorthodox, kind of different, and you may have been trying to conform and, you know, be a part of what everyone thinks is normal or do what you feel like is, you know, safe and things of that nature. That is not what you're here to do. You're here to be that wild card, that risk taker, and truly do what it is that truly calls you on a soul level, you know, because you know yourself more than anybody else, and you know what it is that you want to do. You guys are supposed to be the ones to take a risk, you know, spontaneous, and truly put your foot out there. And by you taking those risks and not doing what everyone else says to do or what everyone else thinks is the right route or, you know, the normal route, you guys are going to be able to get that fame and that success and turn all that you have or your different abilities, your different talents into a business. But you can't neglect one part of yourself. You guys are not the ones who are supposed to conform, because I feel like every time you conform or you try to, it just goes wrong in some way with the tower, you know? You guys are going to stand out always. So there's no point in trying to fit into that mold. And with you being your true self and breaking out of what it feels as though it's holding you down and connecting you to things that just don't really serve you or things that are kind of just boring and mundane, doing what you truly want to do is going to bring you a whole bunch of opportunities, and it's going to open all these doors for you. You know, you guys are not normal. You guys aren't the everyday person, even if you try to be. And, you know, it's what you need to do is really master all those different parts of yourself and truly embrace who it is that you truly are, whoever it is, because that's what's going to bring you success and freedom. And true freedom is being who you are and being free, because even if you aren't accepted by those who are around you, you are accepted by the universe, because you have angels around you who are guiding you and trying to, you know, push you in the direction of getting into that success. Because again, I'm getting this energy of being chosen to be this special phoenix-like individual. So, number 3s, if you like this reading, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and be your true, authentic selves. Alright, so number 4s. A lot of cards came out for you guys when I was shuffling, and a lot of interesting cards as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So we have the Devil, we have the 8 of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Fool, the Sun, Angel of Love, Moving Forward Fearlessly, even though I know you can't see it, Follow Your Dreams, Yes, Celebration, Expression, Victory. And we also have Attraction, Favor, Intuition, Teacher, and Healer. Okay, so for you guys, I feel like in your life, there's going to be things that you may feel tied to, or you feel as though hold you back. And for some of you guys, it can be your very own self. Kind of, yeah, because it's the 8 of Swords. Sorry. Whenever I have an aha moment. Okay, anyway. I feel like a lot of you guys may be the ones that kind of stand in your own way, in a sense, and may at one point be the type of person who holds yourself back and kind of either sits on the sidelines or doesn't fully express yourself or doesn't fully release yourself to do what it is that you truly want to do. And with the Devil here, you may just feel really strongly, you know, held back in a way, or something was just kind of looming over you guys, or looms over you guys, but it's really nothing that you can't release yourself from. I feel like you guys are going to have to overcome and transcend a lot of different things within your own selves and your own lives to get to this point where you finally just take that leap of faith. And once you do jump off this cliff and take that risk, you are going to reach the sun, happiness, fulfillment, abundance, and things of that nature. So you guys also may be someone who your destiny involves going against what people would think of as the typical career or the typical life. It's going to be different, and people may see it as something that isn't either something very positive or, something that they don't understand. You know, because some of you guys may have interest in the occult or, spirituality or things people may deem darker or not of, because people, when they hear of spirituality and they don't understand, automatically they think everything about it is, not normal. Or I feel like some of you guys are either, this is definitely some artistry, music, and things of that nature, because we have expression. So I feel like some of you guys may have some creative abilities, and a lot of these cards were creative. You guys may have some creative abilities, so like artistry, painting, designing things, creating things, and things of that nature. And you guys are going to be celebrated for your talents. But I feel like you're going to have to go through people not really supporting what you do because they feel as though it's something that may be negative, or people may have painted you out to be kind of negative, or not necessarily saw what you did as something that was either lucrative or something that was positive.
She jumped off my bed.
So for me, with this devil being here, I feel like for some of you, it's just this energy of, for an example per se, like, growing up in a major Christian home and things of that nature, and feeling kind of like stuck in that energy, not wanting to break out, because if people like your family or people around you may feel as though what it is that you truly want to do kind of goes against all that stuff, and you may feel as though you have to abide by those rules and those regulations and things of that nature. But what truly calls you is things that are different and things that aren't typically cookie cutter. And sorry, it's my dog. Because, I'm getting that energy like, oh, if you do music, that's not godly. Or if you do fashion, or if you pursue this, or if you pursue spirituality, things of that nature, that's not normal. And you may have been someone who tried, to confine yourself and tie yourselves back from doing those things. But there is just this call that you have to put your foot forward out into something that is completely different and completely goes against everything that you kind of were raised to do, or kind of was ingrained in you, and things that may have been told to you that weren't good or weren't bad, that were bad, or wasn't positive. You feel this calling to that life, and you're like, I want to find out for myself. And your destiny, you find out that in truth that this wasn't truly anything bad or dark at all, or even though it's something that goes against the grain. Like, say if you wanted to pursue art and your family is like, no, you can't do anything in art, artists only, I don't know, whatever, and things of that nature. But you go out, you take that leap of faith, finally you follow your dreams here, and you find out that it actually leads you to the sun and leads you to this victory and this success and to love and to happiness and peace and things of that nature. So yeah, for a lot of you guys, there may have been things that kind of, your dreams may have gone against what people around you would have thought of as what's normal, or what is okay, what fits into the societal norm, what can you do, and things of that nature. But you just have this calling, this call to be different, this call to follow those dreams that don't really fit into that box of what everyone would figure out is okay. And when I'm saying this, I don't think everyone here is like here to be spiritual, but I do see it for a lot of you. I feel like mostly it's just for you guys who have creative passions or things or dreams that aren't going to be necessarily the status quo. I see music, I see art, I see spirituality, or or whatever career field is just kind of a little unorthodox. It's not going to be what everyone thinks of as when you say, hey, this is what I want to do with my life. It's not something that everyone's going to be like, oh yeah. It's kind of something that people are going to be like, I don't know, and list out all the reasons why you shouldn't, or why it's a risky business, or why it's an unstable business, especially if you're doing something that's like revolving around, creativity, or something that's kind of it's more of an unstable career pursuit. And you may have listened, or you may have been kind of afraid to chase those dreams. Or for some of you, there may have been a lot of things that you had to combat. Some of you guys may have had to overcome addiction and things of that nature, things that kind of held you back or kind of made you feel confined and restricted. But you found connection through spirit and through the universe, and through your connection, you have a gift of intuition. You have a direct connection between you and spirit, and you get messages here. Because you see the birds, and he's listening. You get direct messages that could be through, sometimes it may feel as though it's your thoughts, but you guys may have the gift of clear cognizance, or clairaudience, or some of you guys have clairvoyance, or, spiritual gifts of that nature, where you get messages from spirit, and through you listening to your intuition and following your gut and following your dreams, that is going to lead you to the sun. Some of you guys may be a teacher, or you may have, your destiny may involve you teaching other people how you can release yourselves, or how they can release themselves, or, whatever it is you do. Some of you guys have this gift of healing, or through your outlets, or what you do, or what you create, it heals people. The way you express yourselves affects people in some way. It invokes emotions in them. Some of you guys are healers, spiritual healers, and you have a gift of intuition, and may be a teacher of someone, or teach people spirituality, or have that in the cards for you. Some of you guys will be celebrated for your findings, or what you do. And also, you guys may have this gift of attraction. Some of you guys would really benefit from the law of attraction. You have a gift of manifesting, because you have favor here. So there is this favor on you guys by the universe. Yeah, because the angel of love is with you guys and blessing you guys to have this gift of favor and kind of being admired or chosen above other people. And it may not make sense to you, or things kind of always just kind of work out for you. Even if you go through a tough time, the way things kind of envelop is so weird. It's because the universe is favoring you guys, and you guys just have to keep moving forward fearlessly. Don't be afraid. Chase your dreams, whatever it is. No matter what anybody says about your dreams, like, oh, you shouldn't do that, or you may not be successful in that. Oh, that career is kind of unstable. Oh, that's kind of like, if you want to be spiritual, oh, that's dark. That's not of the light. That's not blah, blah, blah. Follow your dreams, because you are going to reach the sun. You guys are going to be able to be victorious. You guys who are artists, continue creating your art, continue moving forward, because your art is going to heal people, or it's going to bring you a lot of celebration and success and victory, recognition, because you have the yes card. Yes, you guys are on the right path. If you are wondering, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Yes, you are. You're on the right path. Continue following your dreams. Sometimes you may hit a roadblock where you feel stuck, but realize that you are the only person who is standing in your own way, because the Eight of Swords is someone who can free themselves. They're the only person that's keeping them in this position. So you're your biggest you're your biggest opponent. You're your biggest obstacle. And you're able to transcend yourself whenever it is you want to. Yes. You have the ability of yes. Whatever you want to attract, this ability of attraction, the law of attraction, yes, you can attract anything you want to attract. Also, you guys may have an attractive energy about you that kind of draws people in. Maybe you guys are, someone who has a certain sex appeal, or you have in your business, you may be in a business like that. For some people, don't freak out if that's not you or whatever. But, something about you guys is different. It's unorthodox. It doesn't really fit the status quo and what people would figure out is normal. And I hope I explained it in the best way I could, in the best way that you can understand, and that you could gather something from this. But you guys need to truly know that what it is that you will do is the right thing for you guys, and don't listen to external voices that shame you or shun you, because in the end, you guys are going to be the one that's victorious. And when you look back on the situation, you're going to see how everything that they said or everything that people said around you or whatever it is that you were kind of holding yourself back from kind of pales in comparison to where your life has manifested and enveloped in the future. Truly express yourselves the way that you guys know you should and what calls you. Create your art, do your spirituality, paint, do whatever it is that you guys do, make your music, whatever it is that you guys do here, whatever it is that is your talent, trust it. So, number 4 is, I hope I brought you some insight, and if I did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Shout out to everybody. I had fun.
I gotta be good.